Hello, welcome to the Age of Genesis. Haven't done one of these in a while, so now we are playing Aerobiz Supersonic, the sequel to Aerobiz, and as I said in the last review of it, last little look at it, it is a bit like not paper planes, pocket planes on the mobile phone, but I've talked about that loads last time, so I'm not going to do it this time. This time I'm just going to try and talk about the game rather than rambling on about something else that is really related, but isn't really anything to do with this game. And it's quite in-depth, this one. I think it's a little bit easier to deal with than the last one, although it's pretty much exactly the same game. But it seems to be a little bit quicker. When you press the buttons, it does stuff rather than waiting 3 hours to do anything. But there's still quite a lot of screens where it says, "Is it okay?" And it's like, God's sake, just get on with it, please. I might do a secondary video to this where I've actually played the game for a long time, because this, you can see from the time of this video, it's at nearly 6 minutes. You're not going to see any of the game in 6 minutes. You're going to see the tiniest proportion of it. So this is a game you're going to have to spend a lot of time playing. Is it worth it? I don't know. I think it probably is worth it, because it's quite a fun little game. There's not that much strategy to it. You basically just have to buy stuff. That's all you can really do. You can buy either aeroplanes, so you can send them on routes, or you can buy businesses, which gain you a little bit of money and gain you customers. So it's a bit of strategy, but it's not the most in-depth game, but it is fun. All these little people running around. There's loads of planes. You have to compete with other airplane companies. It's good. It's not a bad game. Graphically, it's nothing. Literally, it's just a few not blank screens, but a few static screens that don't really move. And even though, yes, alright, they look roughly like the map, it's not very elaborate. I mean, some of the graphics that the Genesis can do are great. They could have spent a bit more time on this. Look at that. It's just a bit bland. It's just a bit meh. I know it doesn't need the graphics. It doesn't need to have this amazing... As long as the game is fun, it doesn't matter. But I just think they spent so little time on it that... I don't know, but it's still good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I just wish they'd put a bit more effort into the look of it rather than just the engine behind it. But there we go. That's my opinion. So yeah, you have to basically you just select. It's the cities with the numbers is where you've got routes open. If you want to fly to one of the other countries with with no routes open, you have to negotiate, and that can take up to 6 months, I think, if you go like somewhere abroad. I didn't know about that to begin with. It took me quite a while, because I don't have an instruction book. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, so it's all guesswork. But what you do is, when you're on that map screen, if you press start, it'll bring up the whole world, and then you can select another area, and then go off there. So probably the best strategy for this is to get international flights going first. So get planes going from London, where you can select anywhere as your base. Obviously, as I'm an Englishman through and through, I selected London, and then you can select that's the best thing to do is start flights from London to other major cities around the world, like Sydney in Australia, Beijing in China, and they're all and so on and so forth. And that's the best way to start getting your money up quicker. And then obviously you have to buy planes, and everything's really expensive. You start with quite a bit of money, but it runs out really quick, and then your profits go up really slow. So you have to. I guess you have to really think about it and and not jump in at the deep end. You have to go quite slow and slowly build stuff up, and buy planes as you need them, rather than just saying, yeah, fuck it, let's buy 20 planes, because you can't use them all at once. And also, it's sending how many planes do you send on a route. It's like, do I send them all, or do I just send one? So it's best to send maybe one, even 2 maximum. Otherwise, you're going to run out of planes fairly quickly, and you run out of money. So it's good. It's good. There's quite a lot of strategy. It's just it takes a while before you really understand what's going on. So yeah, it's a good game. I like it. I like it a lot more than I should. I'm gonna play this, I think. There may be a second part to this video. I'm not sure. It depends how bored I get of this, or I might do like a proper playthrough of it, see how far I can get. Don't know. See how it goes. Some of those bits might have to be sped up, so there might be like fast forwards or something, because I don't think anyone wants to watch this for however many hours it's going to take. Probably about 5 hours worth of video. Do you want to watch that? Not really. I've been playing it for about an hour this morning. I was supposed to be making this video and doing the voiceover for it, but instead I was still playing the game. So, you know, it's quite addictive. It's more addictive than you'd think, I reckon. I like it. I don't know why. Why do I like this game? This is the first Genesis game where after doing this video, I think, oh, actually, I might just continue playing it for a while. I mean, that hasn't happened on hardly any of the games. On the NES, it's happened maybe a few times. I definitely wanted to play 1940, whatever it was, again, and I did a game over video of it, but apart from that, it's all been like, yeah, don't ever want to play this game again, because they're just, some of them are just awful. I know you think about old games and you get this glossy look of it, and you think, oh yeah, they were all brilliant, oh yeah, I had such fun playing them, but when you play them today, I don't think a lot of them hold up, but there we go, that's my opinion. There we go. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in next time. It won't be Aerobiz anymore. We've done the 2 games of that. I have no idea what it is. It's probably something crap. Cheerio!